start my own.
Alright, everyone. We are back again with Pokemon Blue Backport. We have a special guest, Ike D. Killer, and another special guest, Steve M. Plays. For some reason, the emulator did not like the Spiritomb ROM we gave him, and it kept freaking out and crashing. So, until Snowy's able to reach us and help figure out the problem, I guess it's just me and Ike today. And then... Yeah, here, I'll list some websites. I hear this Pokemon is very fast. Yeah, John, I know you have experience, and I will believe for a fact that you mean it. Who's Steve? You mean from Minecraft? Yeah, from Minecraft. We're playing with Jack Black here. I think everybody... Dude, it was in the trailers that Jack Black is Steve. John. John. Steve deleted RetroArch a long time ago, and GameHook is ancient technology. Keep up with the times, man. Anyway, we're going to be playing with Spiritomb. This is going to be interesting. We have okay attack at 92. Our special is 108 because we use the higher number. Our speed stat's only 35, which is equivalent to Parasect, which is not too good, but we have no weaknesses. And we're going to resist a bunch of types. We're going to resist poison moves. We're immune to normal and fighting. It'll be nice. Plus, our defense and special are real high, so we shouldn't take much damage. Also, our HP isn't the best, but 50 HP and 100 defense, it should be okay. I'm gonna have the move set on another tab. Yeah. Or or Pikachu used Tiny Electric Shock and then it still killed the Paris. I liked that episode. But yeah, our best set, we get Meditate at level 1 for physical moves and then Amnesia at 37. I don't know about you, Ike, but I might go all special. Because we do get Ice Beam and Thunderbolt as coverage. I just wish we can learn agility. Then all our problems will be solved. Alright, well. Alright. You ready? Alright. 3, 2, 1, go. Name yourself Steve. Oh, I forgot to shrink the back sprite. Oh my god. I can fix that in like 2 minutes. I forgot to shrink the back sprite to 32 by 32 pixels. My bad. No, let me fix it. I can't play the run like this. It'll only take like 2 minutes. Let's see. Pokemon, back sprite. What the? Yeah. GFX, Pokemon back sprite. All right, here it is. Right. I need green and purple. Hey, game dev. I'm sure you see how good this sprite looks. Oh, I minimized. Oh, right. Oh yeah, check it out. I forgot to shrink the sprite. Yeah, I'm just trying to fix it. The ROM's building right now. But yeah, basically, I used a Gen 2 sprite version of Spiritomb that someone else made, and the back sprite is 56 by 56 pixels. Back sprites in Gen 1 are supposed to be 32 by 32, so it was too big, and it caused some overlapping. Yep. In the original games, you had to talk to like 100 people underground or something like that. But like even in other games where Spiritomb was catchable, like Legends Arceus and Sword and Shield, for example, they still made you have to do a bunch of really stupid stuff. Hey Ike, I sent you the new ROM. No, here's what I'll do. I'm not gonna start the timer, but I'm just gonna check and make sure the sprite functions. And then I'll reset and then we can start the run. But yeah, I was making this ROM last minute, and I missed one crucial step. Oh, Zealous Pawn. You here just in time to recommend early candies. Alright, let's make sure I fix this properly. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that always surprises me. Steve, quit proving him right. Yeah, I just like picking on him. Let me have... What the heck is that background, Ike? What is that? Right. Oh my god. That is funny. Yeah, I did. It being immune to psych. Oh yeah, being immune to psychic's gonna be awesome. The other guy, high speed. Oh, I just realized I forgot to. My desktop audio is still muted, so my stream did not hear anything you guys said.
Yay. I was just gonna check if the sprite works, and then I
Yeah, I
just
mean,
start and we.
usually whenever I start a stream, either I'm muted or other people are muted.
No, not squirrel. Thank you.
I just have two screens. My stream starting soon has no sound at all, and my other screen just does. So
Okay, yeah.
I don't mute anything at any point.
I mean, I should
This
fix
is not.
that, but I'm just lazy.
This
All
is
right,
not
Ike.
much better.
Well,
Yeah.
I guess let me know when you're ready.
Let's see if the light split works. Yeah, whenever you want.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go. Since Steve isn't racing with us, you got to name yourself Steve.
No, I cannot do that to Steve.
Hey, it
That's
means
all
that
right.
it would mean that Steve in game actually plays good.
I cannot. Wow, for some reason, actually, in my reset it says mapper not loaded, but it is loaded. What? Oh no! Damn it! Ah, damn it! The overlay needs to be reset again. Ah,
You want me to start over?
yeah,
Yeah, let's start over.
yeah. Because at least.
Hey, Steve, Dust Yankee wants to know how you're feeling from Gengar.
You know, that's we went over this in John's stream, but I think it was just all John. So I thought it was like calorie based, but John was like, it's just a lot of oily food that I had.
Oh,
A
yeah,
lot
absolutely.
Of oily food.
You could eat 1,000 calories in fast food and still feel sick.
Well, I just ate like 1,500 calories in
whenever you
pizza
want.
just like 30 minutes ago.
Oh, man. All right,
ready.
so you ready, Ike?
Yeah,
All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
I should do it.
It's crazy how fast you can consume calories in pizza. You think, oh, it's just 4 pieces, and then that ends up being like 1,300 calories.
Yeah. I mean, this thin crust pepperoni pizza I bought from Costco, the Kirkland brand, basically it's $350 for a quarter of the pizza, which is like 2 slices for me, because I always cut in 8s.
That's probably the way to go. Everyone's like, hey, if you want to eat pizza, but you don't want to eat like a shitload of calories, you should get thin crust. I'm just like, is it even pizza when you eat thin crust? I could eat the whole entire pizza and
take
still be
it away.
hungry.
Yeah, and that explains your weight.
Because of course everything that is delicious has to be super calorie.
Yeah.
As a non-American, you won't know the dangers of how good things can really taste.
Yeah, right.
Then dig out.
Did you give it Hypnosis, Nightmare, Dream? It has Hypnosis at 13 and Dream Eater at 19, but Nightmare is not a move in this game.
Not like I'm going to use that, but
You non-Americans just ban everything that tastes good.
it tastes good.
I went
Nah,
to,
they ban stuff that's made out of a lab.
two years ago. I went to the Dominican Republic, and I gotta tell you, when your food does not have high fructose corn syrup in every single thing you eat, it's just a layer of taste that is just eliminated.
You are not eating real food at this point.
Some things got better though. Interestingly enough, I actually thought Coca-Cola tasted better without high fructose corn syrup.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
But Oreos, oh my god, Oreos were way worse in the Dominican Republic.
Actually, I went to a Trader Joe's for the first time. It's like new, like all organic store. I tried out one of their Trader Joe Oreo knockoffs. It was made with like cane sugar and stuff like that. It was actually really good. Way better than normal Oreos. Also, Brock was using Bide, and Lick paralyzed him. He was never able to move, and he used Bide once, and I just kept spamming Lick, and he could never do anything.
I have to do that now. I got a bad. Trader Joe is great. It's what someone says in my chat.
I was about to say, like, how would you know? Because I think Trader Joe's is an American store.
Yeah, he is living in America right now.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I've seen a lot of people like online go to that place and say like how good it is, and a brand new one opened up last year in my city. So I decided to give it a try for the first time. It's definitely expensive, but Basically, everything there is not made with that laboratory shit.
Like at least it's good. Oh god.
And don't you just love it when Rap does 0 damage, but it still has to play the animation?
You still get trapped.
Also, I really hate meditate and quick attack. It just makes the move usable, at best.
This thing using quick attack is just funny, actually. Like, imagining that.
Wait a minute. Oh, damn it. I didn't get Swift. I think I leveled from 6 to 8.
Great.
Ike, did you get
That's
Swift?
funny. That's usually a slow level up group
Yeah.
thing.
Ike got Swift and I didn't.
Don't worry. Why am I doing this? I'm pretty sure this thing actually does leave one.
So what was the difference? Did one of you guys battle wild Pokemon?
I don't think I fought any wild Pokemon.
I did find a few, yeah.
That might have been the difference. 500 for
That
your
was
first
well-
short, Dominic's pretty good.
Probably shouldn't fight anything though, because this thing does not one-shot wild Pokemon.
Well, I mean, Ike, you just now learned that if you don't battle any wild Pokemon, you will not learn Swift.
See what outspeed me and I cannot run away. They outspeed me and I can't run away.
Oh, I did that recent. I had a run recently like that. It might have been Paris, where I couldn't run away from like a wild Spearow and it knocked me out.
Maybe
I
should
think
try
this is
to-
the only Pokemon where I feel safe fighting Raticate Guy. Hypnosis, thank you. You guys
I
did.
don't think it has a U.
I probably should have deleted Lick, honestly. 'Cause I think even with Stab, it's still weaker than Quick Attack. I think it's weaker than Tackle, even with Stab. Hey, Paris.
That's very-
Hey, there's one use for it. Use it to catch Paris.
That's why I learn it, but I don't get any Paris.
Also, even though we're technically weak to Bug, at least Ghost Wait, does Ghost resist Bug?
Yeah.
Are we gonna be... I think we'll be neutral to it, right?
Yeah.
Wait, this is dumb. I have no weaknesses. I should just know this.
Yeah. No, they're only weak to Fairy, but Fairy doesn't exist.
Do you guys think it's worth teaching Spiritomb Bide?
No.
Bite. No.
I don't know. I was just
I don't
thinking
think
here.
so. I don't think so.
Alright, we can't learn Bubble Beam, so there really isn't a point to doing early Misty.
No, we can learn Bubble Beam. It's Water Pulse.
Oh yeah, you're right. I just re-looked at the moveset. You're right.
We can actually learn it.
I could bring up the move set if that's what you want.
No, I have it on another monitor. I just had to look at it again because I forgot.
There would only be Mr. Mime actually if we were playing like a real Gen 1 game. Only Mr. Mime would be able to.
Oh my
to use
gosh.
that
Pokemon's so slow.
in this game. Oh god.
You know, I would say if we
Oh
didn't get
my
Meditate,
goodness.
I'd say if we didn't get Meditate, I would actually say Bide
think-
is worth it. Oh my god, go to
No,
sleep.
Okay, I did. Well, this may be a run over. Okay, no, thank God.
Like, why does your picture have a hole in its head?
It's a character from the game, the name that it's there, basically.
It looks like someone who got shot in the head.
Dude, I really can't believe I did this. Okay, for the next... Oh, crap. Well, for the next run, I know that this is not a good idea.
What? Oh, come on. Come on, Hypnosis. Do better than this.
For the next run, I know this is not a good idea.
There's gonna be a lot of next runs in this one.
Oh my
A
god.
lot of things to learn. This is one of those Pokemon where it's gonna go horribly in the first run, so your over/under needs to be way higher, and then in the second run you'll just clean up everything.
There was just no point. I pulled a Steve. Like, there was no
Okay.
reason to do that.
Screw Misty.
Yeah, exactly.
I thought Hypnosis and 6 Meditates would work. But no, this thing is just
But it
too
might-
slow, and she's only using water
In my case,
moves.
in my case, it was even worse because the one that was beating me was the Golding with Supersonic.
That's hilarious.
I was killing myself all the time.
It's
It was
okay.
really
I
good
missed 10 hypnosises. Nice. I was trying to use hypnosis on the Pidgeotto so I could set up a meditate. This move is so awful.
And now hypnosis is basically useless here.
Oh my
And
gosh.
I wish I didn't have it.
Honestly, I kind of regret ever teaching it. I should have stuck to smokescreen.
Yeah. I mean, it was good. It was good for catching the Sandrew, I guess, but
I just got
that's pretty
burned.
much the only- That was pretty much the only use he had.
Would you do the fighting dojo? Probably not. The fighting dojo is really bad, Nick, for training. I only do it for Pokemon that really need the extra training. Like really need it.
Like, really bad Pokemon.
And so dumb, I actually ended up skipping level 7. This is why I hate it when Steve puts moves on the moveset early. Like, he used to put moves at level 6, and I told him to stop doing it because we would keep leveling up past it.
6? You never level up past 6. It's almost impossible to level up past 6. Actually,
What
you know
level
what?
was it?
It is impossible to level up past
That's
6
seven,
because
yeah.
between the rival and level 9 Weedle Up guy, it's impossible to level up past 6.
Oh, it might have been it might have been 7 or 8.
Yeah.
Might have been
I might
level
say,
8.
yeah.
There were times where we went from 7 to 9 with like medium slow.
I'll keep that in mind to just make level 9 like just that avoid number.
I think at least now I should be able to.
I should really alternate between quick attack and lick to preserve power points.
You got rid of Dream Eater. That would have been your most powerful move.
Shut up. Shut up.
Yeah, no, this was fine.
Oh yeah, we can't take damage, but we can't dish it either.
It sounds like this is what Cloister should have been.
Yeah, Cloister experience.
I don't get it. I thought Cloister was good.
Yeah, but Cloister's whole thing was it's supposed to just basically not take damage.
Yeah, to be
Or
able to
dish damage
withstand-
either. But Cloister can dish
Exactly.
damage.
Well, this
Okay,
thing
so
has like 80 attack or whatever, so I mean it's supposed to dish damage.
It's got 50
It sounds
attack.
like- Actually, now that I think about it,
Wait
this
a
might
minute.
be what.
It has 92 attack. Cloister actually has more
92,
attack than
right, it's
Spiritomb.
52 HP, my bad.
Because
This
I did it
Pokemon
yesterday. It never rolled.
Might be exactly what they were going for when they created Cloister.
Okay, so before I forget, in this game, what order do I need to teach the Sandview? First dig, then cut,
Sandshrew,
or-
it's always cut then dig, even for the Paris.
Okay. First cut, then dig, okay.
Because when you catch Sandshrew, it only knows Scratch, I think.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a high enough level for Sand Attack.
Yeah, mine actually does have Sand Attack.
Oh, either way, though, it's
one-
never going to have more than
the
2
one-
moves.
Yeah, the one I got does have Sand Attack, though. Oh my goodness.
I think
can't
the
believe
only
that we-
catchable Pokemon that has a changeable moveset, as far as I know, is Spiro level 8. No, maybe Spiro level 7 or higher. If you trade a Spiro level 7 or higher for the Farfetch, the Farfetch will have an extra move and really screw up your fly cut.
Oh my god.
Trust me, it
Oh.
sounds like a joke, but when you're doing a run where you actually do have Farfetch'd, gotta tell you, every time you want to cut a tree and then you immediately fly to pallet, not fun.
Also, I think for level 20, I think it's only worth using 3 of meditates, so you have enough HP for the Starmie, but I missed like 6 hypnosises on this stupid fish. I died to Starmie 2 separate times because I got 3 chances to use hypnosis, 3, and I missed all 6 of them.
Hypnosis is a mistake.
Yeah. Why can't this be like Diamond and Pearl where it was 70%? They actually made the move good.
Did they change it?
Yeah, and they changed it in Platinum because they thought it was too
I don't
broken
know
for
why.
some reason.
I don't know why they did that. It's so weird.
Use Lick. Dominic, please be joking.
There you go.
This is
What
Gen 1.
that?
Psychic is immune to Ghost.
Oh god.
I know Matt fixed that for his backports, but we didn't, because that's the Gen 1 experience. Right, Steve?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think the AI will understand that? Because I know that
Yes,
it's
it does.
But here's the thing: there's an actual file inside of the Gen 1 thing that says like this is better than this, this is better than this, this is better than this. You're not gonna have Dark is better than Psychic.
No, it
in
will.
that.
It will. I added it.
You can't change. Yeah.
Oh, you did? Oh, that's hilarious! You manipulated the good AI.
Yeah, I did.
And I'm not specifically talking about the actual weakness chart. I'm talking about like the
Yeah.
AI chart.
The AI chart looks at the weakness chart. It looks at it. So if I edit the weakness chart, the good AI sees it. That makes sense?
Yeah,
I could
yeah.
have
So the next
sworn
one,
there was a
it
file
works.
that just said this type was better than this type. This type
Yeah,
was better than this type.
That's how you put in the type chart. It literally puts it in that order. It's really weird. I had to like type it all manually.
What? Wait, which one is Spiritomb first?
Ghost.
So that means she's gonna prioritize psychics being better than. Oh wait, hold on. That wait, isn't the psychic ghost thing screwed up in Gen 1?
Yeah.
No,
Oh no, I keep thinking it's not better than. Okay, right, because all the ghost types are poison. That's why psychic's better than ghost. Yeah, I got you. Mhm.
I'm gonna go get the rare candy here.
Because the whole decision making on the good AI stops if it finds a good matchup or a bad matchup first.
Yeah, I think if it's super effective always first.
Yeah, if it's so, that means like if it started out as dark, it would never ever pick it because it would see that it's resisted. But if it were, let's say, poison dark, it would always go for psychic moves.
Funnily enough, Sabrina can still technically damage us because Psywave is a fixed damage move in this game, so it can actually hit dark types.
Correct.
Hey, I just deleted Lick. Would you like it again?
You need that again.
Would you use
That's
Cast
the
Form
curse.
in Gen 1? We never did, but I don't even know how Cast Form would work because the weather moves don't even exist.
No, just don't use Weather Ball. The rest of the moves is fine.
Yeah, Weather Ball is just gonna be cut.
Yeah, Weather Ball just.
Hey, Hey, I thought we weren't gonna put HMs on the level up set.
No, we're yeah. Well, yes. It would be Vice Grip technically,
Yeah.
but you get my point. It would essentially
like
just be like equal to cut.
Yeah, like we just remove the move and it's fine.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, there's no 50 power move other than struggle and cut, so I always round up to Vice Grip.
If you're wondering why I put the Voltorb to sleep, it's because Sonic Boom can still hit ghost types. I wanted some setup, so I put it to sleep. Alright, I think I'm gonna delete Hypnosis.
Yes.
Whoa.
I do not
went
like
over
this. I do not like this move.
I just went over to Ike Stream and he's already in Celadon.
I mean, I had 7 resets on Misty. How many resets did Ike have?
I have 2
Look.
resets on Switch.
That's pretty much it. I think Ike chose to stop fighting Misty right away when he realized it was unwinnable, but I kept trying.
Yeah. Yeah, I was like, hey, yeah. I guess-
Unwinnable? No battle's unwinnable when you have Hypnosis.
You would, it is if both opponents outspeed you. Look at my speed. I still can't outspeed the Staryu.
And you never will.
I said Staryu, not Starmie.
Oh, we cannot let it fly.
Until after you get Koga, and you never will.
Oh,
I mean, I'll definitely do a lot better in the second run for sure, because I'll know now, do the Nugget Bridge before attempting Misty.
Oh, I think there'll be a lot of things to learn this run. I don't think that'll be the only thing you pick up.
Probably not.
Same thing with the wild Pokemon, at least Battle 1.
Oh, here it is. I had to use my emergency full restore. I got paralyzed in Rock Tunnel. You get amnesia? Level 37.
I don't necessarily call it an emergency. It's more of this full restore is for a few situations. It's for the 10% burn. It's for the status condition junior trainer. It's for the Growlithe Vulpix burn girl.
Oh my gosh.
So there's a lot of it's mostly the 10% full restore. That would be a good nickname. It's the 10% full restore.
Right?
If you get 2 times 10%ed, well, screw you.
Yeah.
One Sand attack ruining the entire fight is just like.
I wonder if I'll make it to... I think I will make it to Celadon.
Oh god.
Hey, Annie.
One Sand attack.
I don't think this thing needs amnesia. Or not amnesia, mimic. I'm just gonna skip it.
I
No,
think Mimic is fine, but
I used to think amnesia was, just it was good, it was situational, but after a run we did recently where Ike is like, it doesn't matter what your stats are, amnesia equals auto win. I now equate amnesia to auto win.
I mean, amnesia in Curse is basically the auto win strat for Red and Crystal.
Yeah.
I think I understand why it's auto win, because I think it was a choice between amnesia or swords dance. And swords dance, improve the higher attack stat on whatever Pokemon we were playing. But I think I needed to approach the game like Gen 2. Amnesia is the auto win in Gen 2 as well, and it's because all of the Pokemon on Red's team except for Snorlax are all special attackers.
I
And
forgot
in the league,
something.
most of them except for Lance are special attackers, but also the thing is, since the Gyarados uses Hydro Pump, Lance is still
Yeah,
kind of a
absolutely.
special attacker. So
attack.
Amnesia does basically auto win against the league too in Gen 1.
I was looking away. I think I should have done all this first. Yeah, once I get amnesia, I'll just delete my physical move. I mean, I'm already behind Ike anyway. I'm not winning this just because of how Misty went, so may as well go back and go get the things I need.
I died to the rival in Lavender.
Okay, what?
Sand attack.
Wait, wait. You were so ahead of me. Like,
Pidgeotto.
what did you do? Like, what have you done in all that time?
Pidgeotto Sand attack.
Like, I'm confused. Like, you were in Celadon by the time I got to Rock Tunnel, and now you're telling me you lost the rival 4. What have you been?
No, that was a while ago.
no,
he's at
the one-
Erica now.
That makes more sense. I'm like, so wait, he's been. I was confused because like I had just beaten rival 4, and then Ike was like, "Oh, I just lost to rival 4." I'm like, wait, what?
No, some time ago, yeah. But
Oh, some
but
time
I
ago.
lost-
That makes more sense.
Like I lost time there.
Spiritomb getting every good move. Yeah, it still can't save it from its speed stat. Oh, guys, check it out. I
Yeah,
can finally
well-
outspeed Star you.
It doesn't matter if it's Gen 4 coverage is mediocre. When you have
Yeah,
to
but
round
no,
up to the
next
nearest,
time we know that too. There was
gets
no
great
reason to do that.
coverage.
Yeah, the reason Spiritomb gets Thunderbolts because of Shockwave, and Ice Beam is because of Icy Wind. This thing would not be good in Gen 2, that's for sure. Oops.
Ooh, what would I guess I'd have to give it Thunder Punch in Gen 2 because it's not like I can upgrade it to a Zap Cannon.
It would have to be Thunder Punch, yeah.
Yeah.
Not as big of an upgrade as Thunderbolts, but still an upgrade. Alright, I am going to get that PP up. Man, why can't the entrance to the Safari Zone be a double door?
I second this. We should do a petition.
Oh, I theoretically could mod that. Make it a double door. Actually, I don't think any building in oh no, there is a building in general with double door. The Elite Four is a double door.
The reason why it pisses me off that it's not double doors because you always enter in on the left and then the guy pulls you in to the right, and I'm like, why? Why couldn't the default just be to the right?
Right. I think these PP ups are worth it. I normally don't like getting the PP ups because I think for most Pokemon, like, you don't really need an extra 3 or 2 PP, but if your main attacking moves are like 10 PP or less, worth getting a couple. I'm actually saving here because actually some of Erica's Pokemon actually outspeed. Kind of impressive because normally her team's pretty slow.
Yeah.
You know what else is ironic? I think all of Koga's Pokemon are slower than Starmie, even though his badge gives the speed boost. It's kind of funny. Is Body Slam a return? Body Slam is pretty much always a return replacement. Body Slam is like the Gen 1 return, honestly.
Mousehold was like one of the very few Pokemon that was faster than Starmie.
Yeah, whenever we backport like Gen 8 or 9 Pokemon, you know, the generations where they got rid of return, those Pokemon have a decent chance of not even getting Body Slam. But if the Pokemon is like Gen 2 to Gen 7, there's a 99% chance it's going to get Body Slam.
Yeah, I mean, I equate Facade to Body Slam. And
My poor Pokemon is always with a status condition.
okay, I have
Nice.
it written down. Facade,
I-
Return, and Secret Power are all Body Slam.
The Weezing blew up.
I have eaten all the possible. Oh, I think I've eaten all the possible status conditions in this game.
I think I've gotten hit with every status condition except Frozen, because the Rival 2 fight actually did burn me. I didn't die, but I had to heal. Alright, I wonder if fighting this guy specifically can get me a 37. Darn. I gotta fight 10th floor Rocket Candy.
Slow Pokemon are one of those Pokemon, slow Pokemon are the ones where I pick up all of those early game potions because they always end up being useful.
Wait, no, I need that. There we go. This is definitely the most unique way I took to get to Rival 5. Thank you for no sand attack. I appreciate it. Actually, wait. Doesn't the Rival's good AI prevent Pidgeot from using sand attack on a ghost type? Because it's a normal move?
The one in Sylph, I don't know about.
I think that Pidgeot was only spamming wing attack. I think it does. Like, the move doesn't have to do damage for them not to use it. I guess theoretically for a dark type, Lorelei should never use rest. Dude, why does everything like to poison me? You know what's kind of funny? I always thought ghosts should be immune to poison just because every ghost type in Gen 1 obviously was a poison type, so it was immune. Where's the boss KO full restore? There it is. Yeah, the AI is not smart enough to know that. Don't tell him.
They don't know yet. They will eventually, but they don't know just yet.
I'm gonna fight Blaine first before Sabrina. Sabrina's gonna be extremely annoying, because I'm pretty sure her Kadabra will just spam recover. Oh, I guess Pidgey got a free Carbos. You're welcome. Where's Psych at? Come here, Psych.
Fight Psych.
I will fight Psych.
Good.
You know what's funny?
The other day.
This thing is medium fast, but it honestly feels like a slow. It just feels like it.
Yeah, you can definitely tell the speed more than any other stat.
Also, we get Ice Beam but not Blizzard because Icy Wind was the only move Spiritomb can learn.
Yeah.
Alright, Blaine time.
Yeah, at this point, I really just need to get Frozen to have gotten every single status condition in this game. I really just need to get
Don't
Frozen.
worry, Bruno's got you. Bruno will succeed for you.
Bruno Lorelei will do that for me, probably, yeah.
Has Ike already beaten Lorelei?
No.
I'd be very dang impressed if you did, like at this time, for a Spiritomb. Oh man. No, actually, Spiritomb is the medium fast group. It actually kind of surprised me. I always assumed it would be. Because, you know, Game Freak likes to be annoying and give very bad Pokemon the slow growth rate, like Tentacool.
Tentacool has stats though.
Tentacool, but not Tentacruel.
Yeah, but
Or
some Pokemon
Tentacruel, but not
are-
Tentacool.
Some Pokemon are slow level up group without stats,
True.
like Houndoom.
Houndoom does good stats.
I swear, I just looked up recently. They have okay stats, not
it
slow
has
level
good
up group stats, but just okay stats.
I mean,
It has
yeah,
medium
but-
fast stats.
Yeah, something like that, but it doesn't really have that
Oh.
good stats.
The Alakazam just used Reflect, so I guess she's not going to spam Recover. Maybe she doesn't see the Dark typing. She just sees the norm. I think she only sees normal bad against Ghost. So she's trying to spam Psychic moves. I don't know. It used it. I don't know. Ghost Dark is a weird type combo. I don't know how her AI is viewing it.
They
She's
don't
probably
know
just
which-
randomly using moves.
Who was it
I
again?
think she did use Psybeam on me, but it was the Kadabra, I believe.
Who?
Sabrina.
Well, Sabrina's got the odd AI where Scott looked
Yeah.
it up. It's the fact that she's got 2 psychic moves. It throws off everything. Or 2 psychic attacking moves throws off her AI.
Yeah,
Rival 6 is the one where you will actually learn if the AI cares.
Well,
I care.
What's Scott- well-
Sabrina's got an exception, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's because of how Psywave messes with the AI. But usually when that happens, she would only spam Recover, but she didn't. She used other moves too. So I think she's randomly choosing moves. I saw her use Reflect, then Recover.
In my case, I think she never used Recover.
They sometimes assign it based on the aura. That's how they assign movesets too. Like, why do you think only fast Pokemon got agility?
It makes sense.
I will say, though, I am really happy when they actually invented Rock Polish.
Rhyperior needed something.
I mean, Rhyperior also gets Solid Rock, which is really nice.
Yeah.
Why did I use Psychic?
I mean, they kind of knew Rhydon is popular. First Pokemon and all.
Alright, I'm going to try to fight something in Victory Road, because I think I'm very close to a level up, and I don't want to waste any experience. Oh, check it out. I can outspeed Starmie now. Man, the caves look nice in this color palette.
say nice? I say creepy. I imagine there's green
Yeah.
slime all over the walls.
Could be moss.
Could be moss.
I might fight the lone Mr. Mime guy. He might give me enough experience. Hey, how do you unzip a game? I have a new phone. Help play on an emulator. I don't think this is the right place to ask that. You should probably look up
What?
tutorials. I don't know why you expect to get an answer from a Pokemon
That's
stream.
weird.
What you can do is you can go to the file section. If you go to your apps, there's one that's just called files, and then you go to the downloads folder, and then so one of the files will just be called zip in your downloads folder. You click on it, it'll either recommend you to download an app that can unzip, or depending on your version of Android, it will just unzip it for you, and then it will tell you where it wants to export the file to. So you obviously save it to whatever, like games folder or whatever you're gonna save it to, and then boom, then you go to whatever app you're using that uses ROMs. You select the ROM in that folder specifically, not the zipped one, obviously, and then boom, game.
Yeah, or just do it on your PC and just transfer the files. That would probably be easier.
Yeah, but then how are you gonna play it at work?
Well, do it at home first. Just do all the unzipping work first.
That'd be a lot of steps.
Yeah, but you only have to do it
Plus-
once.
Plus, I mean, quite frankly, if you don't know how to unzip a game that you download on your phone, are you really gonna understand file transfer on your phone either?
Okay.
There's a lot of
3505.
phones.
3505,
them in-
nice.
When you plug your phone into your computer, it defaults to charging. Knowing that in your notifications tray you can switch it to file transfer is some big brain stuff that most people don't know about.
That's what I get for not saving for Agatha. Sometimes I keep forgetting we're not in Alakazam. I can't just outspeed and one-shot stuff with...
Like-
Hey, Ike, I got frozen.
Yay! Speak of Frozen.
Yeah,
I've gotten
Yeah,
every
it was
status
the only one.
condition. Let's go.
it's the only one missing in the bingo. Perfectly.
It's all Speed's own fault. He didn't use a floor store like an idiot.
Yeah.
I can't use... That would not have blocked... That would not have prevented the freeze, dude.
No, it wouldn't have prevented
Yeah.
the freeze, but it would have prevented the first reset.
But I don't think I will.
Yeah,
bother with
that
actually.
is true, but... Floor Store would not have prevented that freeze.
The freeze wouldn't have happened because you wouldn't have lost the first time.
Shut up. Don't use logic. Oh, come on. How come you're allowed to use hypnosis and I can't?
Logic has no place in this.
Well,
in this
because she uses a lot of them and they usually don't hit. Only the champion's executive.
Oh my God.
Hypnosis.
Wow. Agatha Lottery. I'm pretty sure even if I had used all of my amnesias, I am not going to outspeed much anything. Oh no, do not use haze. Hey, the badge boosts the speed let me outspeed the Golbat at least.
Go about days.
Oh my god, this thing
Yeah, I
is
think-
accurate today.
Like I kind of know what I need to change, but poor Pokemon.
He
I really wanted
successfully
this to be good.
hypnosis Dream Eatered twice, and you blocked him.
You're immune to it. I hate that all of them have Confuse Ray.
Oh, yeah, Agatha's really annoying in red and blue.
Yeah.
I think
like,
even for
all
the
of them
second
have
run,
Confuse Ray.
even for the second run, there really is not much you can do about Agatha because of how slow we are.
It's
Ah.
freaking Confuse Ray. Otherwise, I would be fine.
Eh.
I almost killed myself with Confuse Ray in that fight.
I was just about to say, I figured out a use for Mimic. We could steal Agility to outspeed Aerodactyl and Dragonite, but the problem is they only have normal moves. There's no need to outspeed them. Well, I guess Aerodactyl could Supersonic. That's really about it.
The others have Dragon Rage too. I don't know. I would rather not take the damage. It's really the vein of being very slow.
I actually would not have been surprised if that Executor had lived in Ice Beam. 38-10. 10 resets. Hey, I got... Oh, dang it. I was 10 seconds from getting the under. No. I got the in-between.
You can blame Misty for that.
No, I have
Everything.
to... Actually, you have to blame me for not using a full restore for Agatha.
Right.
We all learned
That was
Misty,
Bruno, by the
don't do-
way.
don't
I
do
know
Misty.
that you forgot him.
We all learned doing Misty is a bad idea.
Yeah,
No Misty.
the number one thing. Misty early, bad idea.
No Misty. Yeah.
Also, I'm going to try to fight some wild Pokemon so I can actually get Swift. I had to use Quick Attack for a good part of the game.
That doesn't really change that much.
40 to
just
60
go
power
on.
makes a huge difference. Like, that's like a 50%
you-
boost.
But if you attack first with quick attack, it's actually better in some cases.
I mean, I guess that's true, but I would prefer to do more damage.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Swift is okay.
It always
That's kinda
Swift first, then Quick Attack second.
Yeah, I think
Because
I also made a bunch of mistakes and I had to like go backtracking. I forgot to go get Ice Beam, so I had to go buy it. And I decided it was actually a good idea to get Psychic before the tower, just because the Ghost trainers were going to be very bad.
It is a good idea.
Yeah. I want to go into the tower with Psychic, Ice Beam, Thunderbolt, and Body Slam, and then I just teach Amnesia over Body Slam. But I want to try and get level 37 before the rival, because that's like the first fight where I actually would like to have Amnesia in the Sylph. I had to fight Arbok guy, the Machoke Candy, and I fought like one extra rocket that no one ever fights. But honestly, I think what I should have done was on Cycling Bridge, I should have fought the Biker Boss trainer. I think he would have given me enough experience to make sure I'm 37. I mean, I don't have a way to test that, but yeah. And also, I don't need to worry about like planning for mid-battle level ups in the league. I don't think mid-battle level ups actually really harm Spiritomb. It's not like we were badge boosting our speed enough to outspeed everything. Like, on Agatha, the best I could have hoped for was outspeeding the Golbat. The Haunters and the Gengars still outsped. But honestly,
Yeah,
mid-battle
no,
level ups don't really affect much. Because Amnesia's just too broken.
Provided they don't crit.
I'd say if we were using Swords Dance instead of Amnesia, let's say this thing never learned Amnesia, and we had to use Swords Dance. I think in that case, I would plan for the level ups.
Because that doesn't get the defense purpose, yeah.
Yeah.
Amnesia works defensively.
Alright, I'm going to set a new over-under. 2 Swifts is 3 quick attacks. Why is our attack so close to our defense and special? We have 108 defense, 108 special, 92 attack. That's why. Yeah, honestly, yeah, Swift isn't as good as, well, I mean, it'll be at least good to have. I was so tired of using Lick and Quick Attack on Nugget
yeah.
Bridge.
Obviously, it's decent to use.
What time will I beat the champion at? I'm going to put the under at 37.
I would at least like to make sub 33 or something now. I don't know. Maybe I'm too optimistic.
But yeah, like, Spiritomb's attack was like 70. No, actually. Here, I'll prove it.
It actually has 82 attack and 82 special attack, I think.
No, here, I'll prove it. Look at this. 92 attack,
92.
108 defense, 108 special, 50 HP.
Yeah, it's 92, and we just because it's Gen 1, we did the 100. But like it doesn't have low attack. You can use in competitive physical sets with Spiritomb perfectly. Sucker Punch, Shadow Sneak, all of that is valid.
Well, let me know when you're ready.
Yeah, I'm fine.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go. Name yourself guest.
No, the Pokeball is already frozen. I assume Snowy didn't reply in time.
No. I mean, he may have responded during the stream. I'll have to check.
Oh. It's like sad noises. Steve has to do a stream another day.
Well, it's weird. It's only the Spiritomb ROM. He said that every other ROM he had worked.
Yeah,
It's
even the
curse
Gen 2
ROM.
one. Weird.
I don't want wild Pokemon. They are evil.
Hey, I need wild Pokemon. I don't want to skip level 7. Because I trained to level 6 in the wild, then I went straight to the bug catcher, and I must have skipped straight to 8. Yeah, Spiritomb's
I think
HP
it's
is bad, but that was just to balance out the defenses. Game Freak didn't really like giving Pokemon high HP and high defense at the same time. There are some exceptions, though.
Ghost types are always low HP, but very few exceptions. Like for some reason they don't want to give ghost types good HP. I think like Jellicent is one of the very few that gets it.
Oh my
usually
god,
like to
dude.
give
Where
it-
is my level 7? Dude, I'm walking in the bad tiles, and I'm not getting encounters. What the heck?
Well, I got a Kakuna. Never seen that one.
That is a very rare encounter, Kakuna.
Yeah. This is not.
Oh
good
my
because
god,
they're
dude.
They are spamming harder than I don't.
Honestly, I could have just went straight to the bug catcher. That was a lot of time loss.
I got poisoned.
Hey, so did I. I could have enough HP. Oh yeah, I will.
It's only like I think 12 HP to make it to the from Weedle guy to the Pokemon Center.
Also, I know another example. It's like Rhydon has like really high HP and really high defense, but its special defense is really, really bad. I just realized, I think I understand why I shouldn't have deleted Lick.
You deleted League in favor of Swift.
Yeah, I completely forgot about Brock.
I mean, it's fine.
I'm
you
gonna
can
start over.
You can start over. You can still use Mayday and Swift. I mean, it's not that bad.
No,
Actually,
it
Swift
is
the
super
same base
bad.
power.
It is super bad.
It's the same base power. It's just that you can paralyze. but it's
No,
same
the
base
difference
power.
is Brock resists the normal type moves and is neutral to Lick.
But League does 30, which is the same as resistance
Dude,
Swift.
Do you
There's no-
forget that the Geodude has defense curl?
Yeah, but you can use Meditate.
Yeah, even at plus
Again-
6, I was only doing 1 damage.
Like the only difference is League can paralyze, but the damage is the same. It's 30 both moves.
The Paralyze can prevent
Yeah,
a
the
double
Paralyze is
or a
useful,
defense
definitely.
curl or two. That's the difference.
Ike,
Definitely, the
Ike,
paralyze is useful, but the damage
Ike.
is the same.
Lick is 30 power on the Geodude. Quick
Yeah,
attack is
so is
20.
Swift
Quick
is
attack
60.
is 30.
Swift is 60 because it's resistant.
No, quick attack is 40
power.
power, and the Geodude resists, so that's like 20 power.
No. You keep saying quick attack. We're saying Swift.
Swift.
Oh.
Swift is the same damage as
You
League.
kept saying quick attack, and we're like,
Oh.
why?
I
Yeah,
kept
makes
hearing
sense.
in my head, I thought you were saying quick attack, and I was so confused. Okay,
No,
I get
no,
what you're
yeah,
saying
it
now.
is-
Swift's the same power as Lick, you're right. I thought you were talking about quick attack this whole time, and I was so confused.
Yeah, it's like no, it's the same.
Well,
Math. No, but it's fine. The paralysis definitely is useful.
well, I had
anyways.
already... Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine. Again, the paralysis is really useful for that fight anyway, so you're not really doing the wrong thing to keep League for that.
Annie, stop spamming, guys.
Nice. This time I did not teach hypnosis. I know better now.
You know what? I'm doing the same thing again. Just use Swift.
I'm not.
It's going to be the same effective power.
Why keep smokescreen?
Here's how I think. Here's the thing. Whenever I teach a move, like for example, if I have Body Slam and I think, Alright, Body Slam is better than Quick Attack. That means I delete Quick Attack. That's literally what my thinking is. I don't think, do I have any useless moves? They were... Annie is saying you guys were saying Quick Attack.
No, we were saying Swift.
I ran out of
We
Swifts.
all meant Swift.
I ran
Yeah,
out of
we all went
Swifts.
Swift, yeah.
The Geodude took all 20 Swifts.
Like, okay, that's a possibility.
Yeah, that's a possibility.
Them- But it was like,
To be
no,
fair,
not-
you'll never know if you could have knocked the Geodude slightly faster because you did over meditate.
That is true, yeah. I should have done the strat of quick attack until defense curl.
Nah, well, the meditate's gonna have to offset that. I'm saying you used a few meditates where it just said no effect.
Oh,
I even looked on your overlay; it said 32, so that means you actually used 2 extra.
oh. The text just goes by so fast. Sometimes it's hard to see, like how many
those
I've
2
used.
turns could have been defense curl.
Yeah,
Yeah, I get it.
I always count them. I always count them because of that.
Honestly, quick attack might just be the quicker move because Swift is still two-shotting things anyway, but at least quick attack lets you go first.
You go first.
By that logic, you should always go Swift then quick attack. If it's gonna take 2 turns, you might as well make the second turn first.
But no, nope, nope, nope. Also, why did I do that?
No logic in my stream, please. We don't like that.
Man, this is kind of worrying because I chose to skip the antidote in the forest because I didn't think I needed it.
But now you do.
Oh, was your Pokemon poison type? I didn't know that. I pick up that antidote even with poison types. Shame on you. I'm pretty sure I picked it up for Nidoran.
I was trying to do a time save and it backfired.
I think I pick it up always because it's just in the way, but like, yeah.
Yeah, agreed. For some Pokemon, I'll pick up the tree one, but for all of them, I'll pick up the one that's in the
Yeah.
way.
Yeah,
The
but then
one
guess
that
what? It
turns
ends up
into-
taking space in your bag.
Well, no, it doesn't, because my bag will never, ever be full by the time I make it to Vermilion, which is when I do my first sell.
So you always sell the antidote, huh?
Always.
Yeah. I
Even
do.
though you'll
Very
only sell it
regrettably.
for like 50 bucks.
The bucks is not the matter. The chance of being high chance of being poisoned is.
It's about sending.
And for
a
you, it's
message.
even higher because you're slow.
It's always about sending a message. From Pokemon.
Hey, there's Paris. Oh my god. The Spiritomb crit and almost killed it.
I hate how no matter how low you get Paris to, it's still at the highest, it's 75% chance.
Yeah, that I hate that. I mean, my question, like, with how Scott does, like, his Malmoon encounters, if he's guaranteeing the HM spawns, why doesn't he just guarantee the catch, too? After all, like, if for one Pokemon it takes 1 Pokeball, and the other one it takes, like, 3, surely that's gonna... That's not fair, right?
But I get that makes sense because some Pokemon do have like moves like hypnosis and stuff, so they can make the catch easier. So I get that's the reasoning why the catch is not guaranteed. Like some Pokemon do start with hypnosis or something, so they have some advantage over the others. Oh, that's funny. Boost me.
And I got hit with turn 1 Sand Attack.
I find it funny that I find some of my first stage, actually I should say most of my first stage Pokemon have a harder time catching the HM Pokemon than their evolved form, because their evolved form will beat Brock at a significantly lower level. So there will be a lower level and possibly not knock out a Spearow or a Paris, but the first stage Pokemon, like let's say Nidoran, they're almost level 20 by the time they get to Mount Moon. So it's like, well, there's no chance they'll not knock out them that time.
You know what? The one pro of teaching Swift is if these Pidgeys use Sand Attack, you can still hit the opponent, which is really nice. I got hit with the turn 1 Sand Attack on the Rival 2 fight, and I'm like, wait a minute, I have Swift. I can just use this.
You can set up on the Pidgeotto, yeah.
The catch is affected by the Pokemon. Some Pokemon can't... Yeah, I understand that. It was just a piece of criticism I had just came up with on the spot. Just because I don't like forcing HM encounters. Because, I mean, I just have the belief that luck is just part of the game. Like, just gotta deal with it. Like, sometimes you'll struggle finding a Paris. Why did I get that? Gross. Also, I'm poisoned again.
Another bingo. Status conditions.
You know what's funny? Even if I had picked up that antidote in the forest, I would have used it. So, this one... I may have... Should I go back to this? I don't want to go back to the center. I still have potions.
Man,
I think
if
I'll
only you
stick to the
pulled
potion.
Steve method where I would have picked up 5 potions.
I bought 6. And I don't really pick up potions. I always have the opinion that buying them is straight up faster than picking them up.
You're right. But you got to remember how much of a cheapskate I am. Just because I'm a cheapskate in real life doesn't mean I'm gonna not be a cheapskate in game. I'm a cheapskate in game too.
Always be true to yourself, Steve. I'm proud.
My brain is hardwired to be like, free is always better.
Always free.
And look at how well I managed my PP. 1 quick attack, 0 swifts. Perfect.
Yes, meditate will allow you to do that.
I had to use meditate for like almost every fight.
Meditate is our friend.
I mean, it's saving this thing for sure. What was it a replacement for? Does this thing actually learn meditate?
Let me see. Curse.
Oh. Where's the defense boosting move? Crap.
I forgot.
You forgot.
I mean, technically, as a ghost type, we would not be boosting our attack with curse.
Hey, just be happy. Pursuit was quick attack.
Technically, we
pound.
would be cursing the opponent.
I had to go back and heal because of Nugget Bridge, I literally ran out of potions. Right, hypnosis. 3 meditates.
No, you thought hypnosis. I thought we agreed we would not use that.
Well, I lied.
You cheater.
Dude, I missed 4 hypnosises. I'm only using it for the Misty fight, pretty much.
This reminds me of the time when we were playing routes.
Oh my god.
I lied to Speed about double team, and double team was my secret weapon, and then it just turned out double team just doesn't work.
Yeah, and it
Very
backfired on you too.
It sure did.
It never works when you use it.
I remember I kept...
It doesn't. In Gen 1, even one double team was like, haha, you're gonna miss forever now. In Gen 2, it's like, haha, you need at least 4 of these for me to miss even one time.
I swear to God, the CPU never misses, no matter how many you use.
Yeah, and I remember during the run I kept picking on you, like, hey Steve, how's double team going? And I think you left the call during that stream.
Possibly. That sounds like me.
I remember you were really pissed off about that run. I think it was after...
I did the math. Yeah, the first one's 25% instead of 33, and then the second one is regardless. It's my brain was like, it should still miss. It's not missing. All you need to do is miss like 3 times. It's like it just wouldn't.
On the bright side, Misty was only 1 reset this time instead of 7. Hey Ike, did you first try Misty?
Yes, I did.
Of course you did. Of course Ike first
Actually, I
tries
did.
Misty.
Actually, I did.
Hey Steve, you hearing this?
Am I
Actually,
hearing very normal things?
did.
Yeah, exactly. Tell Ike to quit being his normal self.
How would you have reacted if he gotten like, I don't know, 5 resets on Misty?
I would have told him thank you for not being normal today.
Yeah,
Thanks
but
for letting me.
he wasn't. He was normal.
I know.
You can't blame
Was.
him for being himself.
I sure can. I'm gonna shame him for being himself.
I'm gonna shame you for that.
I love how this meme, it just continues to go and it just never stops. And it statistically, Ike should get some bad luck at some point, and he just never does. It's great.
No,
Maybe
I
he only
do.
I think he only gets the bad luck in his emerald runs and he saves the good luck for
No.
these.
Thank you. This
I mean,
time, no
sometimes he
such
makes
thing.
his own good luck by doing those extra battles, but still funny.
He makes his own luck by doing the extra.
You guys saw nothing?
That's not
This is very
that
funny.
out of the ordinary. Like John was just doing Cloister today, and at level 29, he just could not beat whatever Pokemon was in front of him in Gen 6,
7.
7, whatever.
Seven,
All right.
wow.
But at level 30, it was night and day different. So I mean, one level sometimes really does make night and day difference.
Well, that was also damage rounding.
Well, yes, that too. But
But,
have you ever played a really easy run where you're just under leveled, and then you're like, oh my god, 2 candies is a world of difference.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Although
Surge,
sometimes-
for using X speeds, even though you already outspeed me.
Although sometimes those 2 candies is actually just more speed, and speed's overlay just doesn't tell them that.
I would like it to, but I can't really figure out how. Like, I even tried to look at yours, and I think it has to reference a bunch of other files that my overlay's just not set up for.
I think it just looks for the badge, and if the badge is equals true, then it multiplies the stat that's on screen by 12.5.
No, that's badge boosts. I thought you were talking about the XP. Oh.
No.
Oh,
No,
right.
badge boost.
Oh, right. Yeah, it not showing up in battle. Yeah, I hate it too.
Like you were doing Nidoran, and you're like, you need to use 4 candies here, and then my overlays like, hey, yeah, you only need to use 2, but Speed doesn't know that, so he used 4.
He doesn't know that.
Yeah, I should probably DM Scott later and send him this overlay. I'm like, hey Scott, remember when you set this up for me? Can you change it so the badge boost will show up outside of battle too? Because I really don't know how to edit his code.
I bet you Jessica would do it.
I mean, I'll ask him if he wants to.
The problem is Jessica will try and teach you.
Yeah,
He'll be
I
like,
mean,
"You see
Scott was
this?
the one who made
Alright,
it, so I
now-
would prefer it if he fixed it. Oh, Zealous Pawn's saying some nice stuff. What did you hypnosis a Pokemon with no special attacks? I only used hypnosis on the Starmie. Because I have to 4-shot it. Override hypnosis for being too tempting. Yes, that's the main reason. And 2, I only really needed it for Starmie.
I agree.
Never
Hypnosis
hypnosis.
sometimes is fool's gold, but in Generation 1, sometimes it is gold.
No. You're all too blind.
Can't call it a cheating overlay and then ask Scott for help. I never called overlay cheating.
It's not cheating. It's always gonna be the same information.
I think the only way it would be cheating
Oh.
is if it
Wow.
displayed the actual damage.
Yeah, or if you had the XP router open, like, during, like, your first playthrough.
But
I
mean,
get
not-
having
not
it for,
even
like,
that.
second playthroughs, because, like, you played the run before. But whenever I've used the XP router for, like, first runs, I always minimize it, because I don't want to look at it.
Because I mean, technically, it's all the same.
Oh, yeah,
numbers,
you're right, Zealous Pawn. If your overlay blocks encounters, yes, that is cheating.
That's considered cheating. Yeah, that makes sense. You can call that cheating, but that's like the only thing you can actually say it's cheating.
Wait, doesn't this overlay also change the day of the week depending on what
On
location he's
Crystal,
at?
absolutely
Oh,
it does.
yes,
I
yes, it
hate that
does.
so
You're cheating.
much.
To get the items.
Because I think it's very exploitive to be constantly changing the day, because in Crystal version, in order to even change the day, you had to do like a certain input combination, and you had to type in a special code based on how much money you had in order to even get the chance to change your time. Like, the devs
What?
clearly did not want you to just randomly change your time whenever you want. It's kind of like the whole up select B to delete your save file, but a lot worse.
The
I just think
shenanigans,
changing
oh
the
my
date
God.
whenever you want so you have access to all those items whenever you want, that, in my opinion, is exploiting the game.
Yeah,
World record attempts. They
that is
obviously
kinda
count
cheating,
when you do your manips. Like you go to the main menu, right, and that counts towards your time, right? And
Yeah?
manipulating the day should
Yeah, it does.
should count.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Like,
does.
I think I would allow it, like...
allowing the button combination to switch the day should be legal, but it should count.
I actually would agree with that if the button combination wasn't so freaking horrible.
Oh, is it like a Konami code kind of thing? Or is it really long?
It was it involved like pressing certain inputs at the same time, letting go of one, holding down two others, letting go of the first button, stuff like that. And then you had to type in a code that was based on how much money you had. Like, there's a website you can go to actually get your code. In Gold and
Oh,
Silver, though,
wow.
it was really easy. Gold and Silver was just a simple button combo, but Crystal added the extra password on top of it.
Oh, look, you got burned. Nice.
Hey, Ike, another one for the bingo card.
Yay! We're getting closer.
You know what's funny? I would say, on the bright side, Lick can't paralyze me, but Lick cannot paralyze ghost types in this game. Because of the weird how status conditions work.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were about to bike to the tower. I'd be blown if that was faster. Oh no, there is no way biking would be faster. Plus, there's the high chance of accidentally encountering a trainer. But no, I just wanted to get early. I just genuine missed Psychic. And I almost died because of it.
Tom was there when I agreed that he has converted me into a cutting tree guy in between in between Lavender and Celadon. He's converted me.
Always.
Lavender's... Oh, that?
He converted me to a cut tree guy. It's like when you try a drug and then you're like, oh my god, this is great.
Here's my one problem with that.
Not having to tiptoe around 4 Rat-a-tat girl or whatever the heck she's got. No, sorry, I think it's like 5 Rat-a-tat Pidgey girl.
Yeah.
Not having to tiptoe around her is the best.
Well, here's my one problem. Like, my repel always runs out before that grass. Would you have to use another repel?
No, that's the thing. You could just walk down left and up and around. Yeah. There is no grass.
There isn't?
There's no grass there. I know.
I thought there was like grass throughout the whole entire thing.
No, you can walk right around it.
Oh my gosh. World of change. Zealous Pawn actually has useful tips.
That's why I always go there. I don't like that.
I'll try that next time, but it'll be a while because, you know how hard it is to teach an old dog new tricks?
Exactly.
Like, Steve always used to cut the wrong tree in Fuchsia. He still does sometimes.
Still do.
What do you mean, actually? Hey,
like a 75% chance I cut the wrong tree.
Hey, going through the grass is better advice than using early rare candies for a red and blue Nidoran run.
I need those candies. They matter tremendously at the end. It saves like literally like 7,000 XP per candy. Maybe even 10,000. There was a literal debate. Should I consider picking up the rare candy in the Pokemon? Oh my god.
No, it was Rhyhorn. Oh yeah, that was just even worse. Nidoran actually needed not early rare candies, but like Sylph early. You still stand by that. All right. How about you play red and blue Rhyhorn and use early rare candies?
I have one point that makes the rare candies all worth it. If you use all of the candies at the very end, like you're supposed to, and by the end, I mean, I think Rival 6, you can survive one psychic from the final Alakazam. Mic drop. Sorry, not
I love
psychic,
that
not psychic.
Oh
Psybeam.
my God.
Psybeam. You can survive one Psybeam. You can't survive a
Yeah,
psychic.
yeah.
Nobody can survive psychic except for
This game
Spiritomb.
revolves so much around when
Yeah.
you use the candy.
Well, this is what I forget. Well, this is the one disadvantage of I should have deleted meditate instead of body slam because meditate's just useless.
If you don't have any physical move,
No.
you can boost your defense. It's useful.
I really
It has a purpose.
dislike how far away the candy in the power plant is.
God,
I can only agree that candy is to be picked up after you have done all of a Victory Road training, because the
Alright,
Victory
okay,
Road training is
Zellspawn.
faster than picking up that candy in
Zells.
every way.
It's not worth using 2 rare candies to make Misty slightly easier and replace that with fighting 4 trainers in Victory Road.
But I can do the Misty thing by battling like 4 extra trainers.
Oh yeah, that's
in
another
Mount
thing,
Boom.
Zellspawn. Your Scott overlay blocks out Wild Encounter, so grinding on Wild Zubat that pop up is never an option for you. That's why you think it's a
my
good idea.
God, I can't. Oh, I wonder how underleveled he was. I battle like every Zubat, every Pidgey because the training was. Oh, but you also got to remember he played in yellow version. He played in yellow version, so he had double kick, so he wasn't like level 20 for Misty like I was.
It's
No,
an
sorry, not even
option, it's
20.
just not a good one. Yet you said
Not
you
even
stand
20,
by
sorry.
it.
No, the runs aren't comparable because when you make it to Celadon, you're level 20. When I make it to Celadon, I'm level like 25, 26. Like it's really
big
not
difference.
comparable.
That's a big difference.
Because you get to train to 14 for Brock. I have to train to, I think it was 18 for Brock. Like it's a lot of difference. Like again, that's only 4 levels. You got to remember how much stat XP is in 4 levels of training.
That is also a really good point. When you train south of Pewter City, for Brock, the extra stat XP and speed compared to the forest, oftentimes, if you get to like level 15, it can get you like 1 or 2 extra speed. We tested this when Steve did his Nidoran run. We both went to Brock at the same level, but he trained in the route while I trained in the forest. He literally had 2 extra speed points compared to me.
It was very shocking.
For the early game, it does matter if you need to outspeed.
It's for
the other
Pokemon that
person.
really, really need the speed. Especially like for Misty, for example. 20 versus 25 is massive, I believe it. Yeah, that's also true, yeah.
Yeah.
I think your
that's
rare candy
pretty
thing...
much the main difference. So it's just the runs aren't super comparable because I'm spending the same amount of time. Like eventually you're going to be battling most of the trainers in the game anyways. So after, that very beginning training, it's approximately the same amount of time. Now, of course, early Scott and early Van Man didn't know that. Scott tried to under level all the way through when he should have did more training. Or Koga, I believe.
Oh,
Because I think it was Koga. But if they had done the same amount of training and they knew what they knew now, I'm sure it would have been a lot closer to equal.
Yeah, I
But,
mean, that was a long time
just-
ago.
But just the early game training for Brock is just wasted time, just straight up wasted.
Where's Psych? Come here, Psych.
Like nowadays, the Gen 1 solo run is like a complete different unit.
Early levels are not nearly as much. No, I'm saying if you're level 18 beating Brock or something versus level 12, that doesn't translate to 20 and 25 later.
you
well,
also
here's
gotta
another
remember,
thing.
I was battling at my higher
Zubats.
level. I could defeat Zubats
Yeah,
as
yeah.
well. So that equates to like 1,500 more XP, maybe even more.
I don't think it was that much.
Well, every Zubat gives approximately 80 to 120 XP. So
Yeah,
you multiply
1,500,
that
you'd
by
have to have beaten like 20
approximately
Zubats.
11-ish Zubats. That makes sense.
Like a lot of suits.
Well, okay, so the average amount of encounters in Mount Moon is approximately 13. So let's just say you get 2 Geodudes, that's 11. And then let's just say if it's 80 to 100 XP, let's just say 100. So that is 1100 XP.
Yeah, Zealous Pawn, we understand wild training is never as good as like fighting a mid-game trainer, but our overlays do not cheat and remove optional encounters. So if we're getting optional encounters, we may as well take advantage of it, you know?
And I don't always do that for every run. There are a lot of runs where the Zubat cutoff is level 9, or because sometimes Zubat's level 10 will survive.
Yeah,
Whatever my
yeah.
weakest move is, scratch or
Yeah,
whatever.
for some bad Pokemon, we choose not to fight the Zubats because if it takes 2 hits, then it's not good training. It's only good if you one-shot them.
That's just again, that's part of the game. You have to determine, is the wild Pokemon training worth it. And when I say training, it's not like I'm purposely going out of my way to battle the Zubats. It's just the Zubats are there and the PP is there, and running away is almost the same amount of time.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, Zellspawn, like what he said, if you can one-shot whatever you face, running away versus just using one move, it's like an extra 2 seconds maybe on 4 times speed, but you get experience. Unless you really, really care about the 2 seconds, then it's usually a good idea to fight it if you can one-shot it. Like, if I'm playing with Sea King, for example, or not Sea King, that's a bad example. If I was playing with Seadra, for example, it starts with water moves. I'm sure Seadra does not need to fight random Geodudes to get the experience for, like, Misty, for example. But if a Geodude shows up, you know dang well I'm going to water gun it. It's like 2 seconds lost, but you gain some extra XP.
Ooh, I just did a Pokemon recently where I had to purposely not.
Have you timed? Do you hear this guy? Hey, Steve, have you ever timed defeating versus running away?
I have not, but you got to remember, it's like 2 extra lines. No, it's not 2 extra lines. It's more than that. You have to deal with the 1 extra line for the attack, the line where the HP goes from full to 0, and it's the line defeated wild Pokemon, and then it's the line where you actually gain the XP. So it's like 4 extra lines, but that's not that long.
Each line matters here.
If it's actually 2 seconds, you're losing a lot of time knocking out 15 Pokemon. Well, we only knock out Pokemon for Pokemon that need it.
Yeah. For bad Pokemon, those 15 seconds is nothing. Or, well, 30 seconds, because you're saying 15 times 2. Yeah, that's nothing for bad Pokemon. In fact, it's worth it.
Okay, 3304.
You just gotta.
Dang, dude.
This is just one of those situations where you just gotta.
Oh, wait. Oh, right, I started over. No wonder you're ahead.
Gotta know.
Okay, I better just
sometimes
stick
it's worth
to...
it, sometimes you don't. I mean, we're not infallible. We're not always right. Obviously, the Alolan Sandslash probably was wrong, but that's a good Pokemon. We're talking about bad Pokemon.
I would have been really mad if that Charizard crit.
Like Alolan Sandslash, you're right. It wasn't worth it, but at that point, it's muscle memory. At that point, I just do it. I just do it because I don't value the 30 seconds.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes with the bad Pokemon we think are bad, we may fight too many wild Pokemon. That's the thing, yeah.
I'm trying to figure out what Pokemon I did recently.
You want because you want the experience and it's on the way.
I did a Oh, here it is. Here's one of the Pokemon where I wanted to knock out Zubat, but I couldn't. Seal. It only had 15 headbutts. That's it. It had 15 headbutts. What was I supposed to do? I can't use some of my 15 headbutts on Zubat.
I mean, you can struggle and get potions, I guess.
Shut up, Ike. Shut up, Ike. Man, Steve, this is worse than when John suggested teaching Bide.
But John suggests teaching Bide every run. It's a meme at this point.
I think I would never teach Bide. Only in things like Chansey or stuff I would teach Bide or water types.
But if I could knock out Zubats, I would. Problem is I couldn't.
Like for example, today Scott in the Alakazam video is like, the fastest thing is to teach Bite, and I know the fastest thing is to use Confusion, get critical hits, and confuse the Starmie. That's the fastest way.
Actually, I think the best thing to do against Misty is actually use Dig. I remember Steve's Alakazam run, that's what he did.
I think I used Dig when I
Ooh,
did mine.
I actually brought up a great point. The early candies really just goes down to the struggle where the struggle is. Most of the Pokemon end up struggling at the end, which is why you need early candies. But if you have a badge boosting move and the badge boosting move just does
Oh,
not cause you to struggle, like for instance, let's say you got some sort of badge boosting move and you had, I don't know, Dig or Earthquake, you're probably not going to struggle in the entire league. Then early candies would
Yeah.
matter.
Yeah, when you have the good move set is later.
Rhyhorn struggles at Misty. Zellspawn, it struggles at Lorelei.
Rhyhorn struggles everywhere except for like
Surge.
no, actually I take that back. Rhyhorn doesn't struggle everywhere. Rhyhorn just struggles at the spot it struggles at.
Misty,
Rhyhorn's actually very
Lorelei,
good
and
at everything
Lance.
else. Rhyhorn one-shots everything that's not grass or water.
Because Earthquake is good.
Yeah, Rhyhorn's actually good.
Like it's basically like a slower Onyx, but with Onyx you actually need to use wrap and stuff to be fast with
Thank you for using Toxic. I appreciate it.
I never want to do Rhyhorn again. Oh my god. Not Rhyhorn. Sorry, Onyx. I never want to do Onyx again. Ooh.
I mean, Hey, Ike, what was your time?
3304.
Yeah, you would have beaten me. Oh,
What
wrong
happened?
move. No, you would have. Because I started over like 4 minutes in because of my screw up at Brock.
Okay. Sorry, what?
But on the bright side, I'm going to beat my first run by a huge mile. I'm proud of that.
Yeah. Rhyhorn's
Yeah,
a great Pokemon at everything except the spot that struggles. But boy, the spot that struggles, it struggles hard.
Like Zealouspawn, sometimes it's worth having a Pokemon struggle a little bit more in the early game just to make the later game easier. Because in the later game, resets cost way more time. Like getting a reset on the champion on the 4th is probably the equivalent of 2 Misty resets on Starmie.
My issue always is that in
Oh
the
my
late
god,
game, you
the
probably
Gyarados crit me with Hydro Pump. Dang, dude. Not cool. I had 3 amnesias, and he's like, nah, bro, I'm gonna crit you.
like in the late game, at least you have more options to train if you need the extra levels.
An
In
interesting
the early game, you're usually more close with that.
one of
You
those
have less-
interesting things where more training could equal faster time is when you arrived to Rival 6. If you arrived to Rival 6 at like 9/10 of the way to a level up, then you not leveling up on the final Charizard is a world of difference. And then sometimes if you use a rare candy right before Rival 6, you will level up right before the Charizard.
I'd
You're
rather
like,
candy
"Oh, the
before
Charizard just
Misty
needs to
than
miss."
fight a bunch of bad trainers. But here's the thing, though, like, does using the 2 candies for Rhyhorn bring Misty from like a 10% to a 50% win chance? Like, does it improve the odds so much that it's worth fighting like an extra 4 trainers in Victory Road or something like that?
I think Misty for the most part only just goes down to, do you get 2 water guns?
I think,
Effectively it, yeah.
You get to the level where Dig one shots the Starmie, basically.
Well,
at that point, just try.
At least I was 3 minutes and
Yeah,
15 seconds faster.
I don't think you need to use rare candies really at all for Misty. You just have to get water gun. Well, oh sorry,
No.
you have to get a water gun and no X defend.
No X defend.
Yes.
Well, not just that, you can't get a crit water gun either.
Yeah, well.
Well,
You know, Zellspawn, you need to race us in these backports again at some point. We had you one time. We need you to do more. Like, we pick on you, but we need more people besides Ike. No offense.
No, it's fine.
we used to have
I
Austin, but then Austin got real busy with life.
Yeah, why does Austin have to get a life? Can't he just be like us?
And Scott is probably too busy as well.
Yeah, Scott said he quit doing those crystal backports on Thursdays because he wanted to spend more time with his wife. That's why he kept canceling.
And then he canceled for the vast majority of this year because he said he needed to do enough red runs to have red completed either this year or next year.
That could be.
All right, level
Yeah, he wants to
59,
finish
2
all red
resets.
in 1
Scott,
year.
that's really ambitious to finish all of red in like 1 or 2 years.
That's dedication.
If you include all of them, all the forms, yeah. Because like I'm doing basically all the Kanto Pokédex in Emerald, but I'm doing the fully evolved ones. I'm not going through each of them.
Annie just
I
said they
agree with
need
Ike's
some...
method.
Steve, Annie just said they need somebody they can beat.
No.
Yeah, because
As
Teleport is
soon as
super
Zealous
bad.
Pod plays like I don't know 3 or 4 more runs, I'm just gonna go.
Well-
I'm just gonna be the default 4th place every time until
Well-
one of you guys gets over
well,
your like.
No, no,
What are you guys like? I could do level
no,
35 Koga.
no. Well, here's another thing. Like, I don't know how good. I know Zealous Pawn gets really good at like the optimized 3rd, 4th, and 5th playthroughs, but Pawn, how good are you at first playthroughs? You can't route anything. All you did is just look at the moveset and your stats. How good are you at those? Because Ike is very good at first playthroughs. Like, he always plays safe. I'm willing to bet he fought Psyche. He probably fought the guy in Cycling Road. He probably fought somebody in Sylph. He always fights. There's some trainers he always fights, even with Mewtwo.
Which guy in Cycling Road? 5 Pokemon trainer or 2 fully evolved Pokemon trainer?
The 5 Pokemon trainer, he's straight up better.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure the reason why I don't get the best times is because I don't do those
Yeah,
optimizations,
but
but when I do, I just execute them well.
Here's the thing. Zealous can get better at judging the Pokemon. I can't get better at clicking and whatnot that he's already better than me at.
Yep. All right, let's see. 34-15. Wait, 34-55. 37th place. How was this thing 1 second faster than Swampert? That really does not feel right. I think that's
like
a.
our 4th one ever.
Amnesia.
I think
And
that's
Swampert was also a 0 reset run.
mine was
I
2
mean-
resets.
Oh, here's
I-
another thing. Back in the days of Swampert, we used to pick up we used to do what we did for Gen 1 regular Gen 1 runs. We used to pick up like all the calciums and everything. I remember when Austin did Swampert, we asked Swampert, how did you beat us by so much? He's like, I didn't pick up anything the
didn't
whole
pick up
run. He even picked up candies. He's just like, Swampert's just that good.
It is that
we
good.
also have just played differently since then.
True. And
Swampert is cool.
well, here's another thing. You guys, Bellspawn, you know why Infernape is still top 10, even though fire types are pretty mediocre in Kanto? The thing gets Swords Dance by TM and Amnesia by level up. It gets both. Because, like, that's Calm Mind. And in 6 months, you'll be candying early. No, here's Zealous Pawn. You know what? I'm willing to bet by next year. You're gonna prove me right on this. I am willing to bet by either the end of this year or early next year, you're gonna be planning Red Bar for first stage Pokemon. You're going to be doing that. Someone is going to do it. It's gonna happen at this point.
No, I really do think that early candy is just a Pokemon strategy. Early candies is great with good Pokemon like Backports.
Oh, I'm
Early
sorry,
candy
Zealous
is
Pawn. Sorry.
Terrible
Yeah.
with weak Pokemon.
I would
it's
use.
just Pokemon. It's a strategy difference.
I think the Pokemon that I did use early rare candies is runs where, like, I'm in the slow group and I desperately want my setup move. Like, if Spiritomb got Amnesia at, like, 42 instead of 37, I honestly would have used my candies for it. Like, the earliest I would
Probably, yeah,
consider
because-
candies is, like, maybe Rival 5. I would not use candies before Misty. The only time I ever did that was Porygon. And that was just to get a Psybeam for Nugget Bridge. Just
I mean,
because
it was
Psybeam was
kinda
way
the
better
same
than
with-
Tackle.
With Parasect, it was similar. We used the candies.
Yeah,
just so we
yeah,
could
like
get closer
Farfetch
to
candy for
the
Swords
boss.
Dance, yeah.
The plan runs are way different. I don't want to hear these strategies on plan run. The plan runs you can early candy wherever you want because you have everything down to a
Yeah,
science.
yeah.
These improv runs, no,
It's very risky
No,
to do in an improv run.
In an improv run, I think it's risky, especially if your Pokemon does not have a setup move. Because if you have a setup move, you can kind of be okay. Because you're going to one-shot in the end. But if you don't have a setup move, I think it's much more...
You'd still do that without a play in the case of a broken move. Yeah. Like, if you were like 3 or 4 levels away from like a powerful setup move, and you knew for sure once you got it, you really don't need candies, then that'd be a good time. But blindly, just in a first run, using 2 candies for Misty just to like get from 21 to 23 on a first playthrough, that is a very horrible idea. Unless there's some sort of extremely good move you can get at 23, it's not a good idea for a first playthrough.
I don't
But-
know. Even with Pokemon getting a move at 23, I just add 4 trainers of Mount Moon or whatever.
Probably would try to train somewhere else before.
All right, I'm gonna
that
deafen.
again.
All right, everyone. Thank y'all for stopping by. I do appreciate it. At least Zealous Pond is here to pick on. Nah, just kidding. We're cool. Anyway, the next... I forgot to make the schedule this week, but as soon as I end this stream, I will make the schedule for next week. Tomorrow, on Sunday, there will be a new video out, Pokemon White 2 Challenge Mode with Gothitelle. And then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday will be random Pokemon. Thursday will be Emerald. I don't know which Pokemon yet. Then Friday will be White 2 with Reuniclus. Saturday, another Ike the Killer run. Just in case I didn't make the schedule, there you go. Anyway, I'll see you all later. Bye. Oh, Annie, letting you know there's also game night tonight if you can make it. But anyway, gotta go.